sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior, MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to. Huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, Junior, MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to. Huwag kang sumuko sumuko sa gustong gawin, isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Kabayad pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, Junior, MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin, isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Kabayad pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, Junior, MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin, isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Kabayad pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, nagbabago pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok.
We're back once again sa Alonte Sports Arena in BIÑAN, Laguna for the continuing coverage ng ating season number 3 of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. On to game number 2 over 9 game schedule ngayong araw, 14 under division. Parañaque Smile 360 YAMJAM kontra the Antipolo JY Titans. 6 more games later this afternoon. Heading into our evening, San Pedro Spartans going up against BIÑAN Tatak Gel Emeralds Lamtex, and Quezon Junior Huskers magtatapat kontra Batangas Tribu ex-Boss Ay. Good morning once again sa inyong lahat. Jaime Medero, kasama pa rin Coach Anton de los Reyes. Good morning once again, Coach.
Good morning, Jaime, and of course to all our viewers. Welcome to Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season number 3.
And similar dun sa ating 16 under division that we just covered, Coach Anton, no? Both these teams finding themselves on the opposite end of our team standing spectrum. Match at hand nga natin is the 14 under division. After that 16 under victory nitong Antipolo JY Titans, their 14 under counterparts would look to do the same. Unahin na muna natin though itong Parañaque Smile 360 YAMJAM, a bit of a struggle dito sa ating season number 3. Not the best welcome dito sa ating torneo, no? But what went wrong in their previous assignment?
0-7 record para dito sa Parañaque. Last couple of chances for them to get a W. They tried to keep pace with Dasmariñas. Sakit nga lang, 20% shooting field goal percentage that game. Not gonna win games if you shoot that low. 51 bench points for Dasmariñas. So talagang tulong-tulong yung Dasmariñas in that game.
Hopefully, they will be able to find that elusive first victory nga dito sa ating laro. Going on the other side of the fence, Antipolo JY Titans, tulad nga ng binanggit natin kanina, 16 under division, they're undefeated. Their 14 under team, same win-loss card, still yet to taste defeat dito sa ating Season 3. Ano naman ang gumana para sa kanila in their previous ballgame?
7-0, like what you said. Defense, always the key. 20 steals, 17 fast break points in their last game.
Looking to carry over that type of momentum, and ayaw mo rin naman na hindi magawa yung nagawa ng inyong mga kuya sa ating 16 under division. Simulan na nga natin, batin na natin muli kay Gio Cruz.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here inside the Alonte Sports Arena, BIÑAN City, as we bring you the continuation of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. 14 under division featuring Parañaque Small 360 YAMJAM and Antipolo JY Titans. Now it's time to meet the starters. First for Parañaque Small 360 YAMJAM. Starting guard number 8, Miko Cortico. To guard number 18, Pablo Riguera. At forward number 28, Chris Buen. Also at forward number 4, King Kasungkad. And at center number 11, Rafael Biona. The head coach is JC Tular, assisted by Jonas Ocampo. And now let us meet the starters for the Antipolo JY Titans. Starting guard number 17, Johan Boligan. To guard number 14, Zani Acera. Small forward number 3, Dwayne Septio. Power forward number 35, Rafael Sabio. And at center number 15, Charles Navarro. The head coach is Michael Romero. His assistants are Patrick Bacay, Randy Velasco, Charles Castelloni. Team manager Rafi Katigpak. Officiating this ball game, Candelo Santos, Donkey Ramos, and Nino Barcenas. Junior MPBL Executive Director, Mr. J.R. Navarro. Junior MPBL Commissioner, Mr. Kit Picasso.
Look at our starters brought to us, of course, by Doride. Ang bola ng Pinoy, it's Boligan, Acera, Sepnio, Sabio, and Navarro para sa Antipolo JY Titans. Parañaque Small 360 YAMJAM naman will begin this ball game with Cornico, Reguera, Kasungkad, Buen, and Boynia. To round out their 5.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino.
Under South Division matchup nga.
Start of the first
the JY Titans.
quarter.
Undefeated dito sa ating Season 3 so far. And of course, Parañaque trying to go on their winning ways. They haven't done so dito sa entire season natin, but if you are able to find that stride.
Blocking foul
Sinabi
number
nga sa atin ni
35,
Curdy
Rafael
Victoria
Sabio,
kanina,
his
Chanton,
first
bilog ang bola.
First team foul for JY Titans.
I'm pretty sure
16
that's the
on the
same
shot
thing
clock.
that Coach Michael Romero mentioned to his players.
Kasungkad almost losing the leather and tuluyan na ngang mata-turnover dito ng Parañaque.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
14 ang shot clock dito ng Antipolo. They get it into Boligan. Thought about the 3. Setting up Sepnio instead. Knocking down the 3 ball.
Dwayne
Dwayne
Septio.
Sepnio opening up the scoring festivities dito sa ating ball game.
Making his teammate look good, giving that extra pass to Dwayne for the 3 ball. Yung mga gusto mo nakikita sa mga kakampi mo yung nagbibigay ng extra pass.
Baga, open look but may better look.
So, not settling for the good, but the best.
Passed up on the 3. Gets it closer. Acera with a couple of misses. Able to keep it alive. Sabio now, short stab. Off to the right. 3 opportunities coming up empty were the Titans. Dito tayo sa kabila. Good escape. And getting the first 2 para sa Parañaque.
Rafael Biona.
Si Rafael Biona.
Biona, galing nung pag-ilag niya doon. He was able to get that ball away from that Antipolo defender, Johan Carly Buligan.
Over 2 minutes gone by dito sa ating first period. Acera setting up Sabio. They go to the corner. Another 3. That time rattling it out was Sepnio, but there to clean it up.
Zani Acera.
Zani Acera. Kasungkad letting move inside. Draws the contact and will head to the line for 2.
And you see it, they're trying to
Ball
run,
number 15,
they're trying to
Charles
get those
Navarro, his
transition
first
points,
to Antipolo
transition
JY
baskets,
Titans.
Parañaque.
2 free
And we're
throws
always
for
going to say
King
this,
Kasungkad.
whenever you have whenever you have yung younger players, younger teams, you want them to be able to push the pace, try to get as many possessions as you can. Kasi nga naman mga bata to mga to, so yung pagod parang hindi talaga nagiging factor eh.
How it feels to be young. Talagang 14 under. Umaga, tanghali, gabi. Ball is life.
Ball is life.
Another 3 para kay Sepnio after hitting that first earlier. Back-to-back misses. Antipolo though still up by 1, 5-4. Approaching the 7-minute mark dito sa ating first period. This is Cornico. Now kasungkad. Turnaround, denied by Sepnio. Go cross court. Reguera will fire for 3. Too strong. Another opportunity para sa Parañaque as a loose ball foul will be whistled. Kontra kay Zani Acera, I believe. His first and the third team foul para sa JY Titans.
Pretty early for them to be called for that third team foul, but very deliberate the offense right now of Parañaque here in their half-court sets.
Another 3 though, that time too strong para kay Cornico as kasungkad. Missing on that short stab. We run to the other end. Sepnio sidestepping his way through for another 2.
That's great footwork. We thought he was going to travel because he wasn't able to control that leather, pero still able to put up that shot as Dwayne Sepnio.
With a name like Dwayne, mahanapan mo talaga ng paraan. Buen turn around that short. Kasungkad once again, another offensive rebound. Couldn't get the bounce. Antipolo looking to run once more. Ahead is Sepnio. Malakas. Contact, says our officials, as Acera will find themselves shooting 2 free throws.
Dani Acera being a ready offensive rebounder para dito sa side ng Antipolo, running with Dwayne Sepnio.
And we've seen that in the 16 under version itong Antipolo. They just have a knack or like a nose for that ball whenever a miss comes in. Parang di ka magtataka if they get second, third, even fourth possession. 1 of 2 para kay Acera. Upping the lead to 4 now. 5:46 still left. Just in our first period. Kasungkad able to find Buen. And able to get the layup to fall.
Again, ito nagpapasahan sila ng maganda. Great passing, great interior passing. Nice cut to the basket for Parañaque.
That find from Buligan setting up. Itong si Navarro.
Rocket pass inside. Hindi lang bullet. Rocket pass inside.
Makakaagaw pa nga si Buligan. That time feeding. Itong si Acera. Back-to-back baskets. Para sa Antipolo JY Titans as Coach JC Dolar would look to call for some time. His team is down by 6. 12-6.
There's that rocket pass of Buligan to his teammate. And then the steal. Again, another assist. This time, Dani Acera for the deuce.
.509 remaining dito sa ating first quarter. Parañaque trailing by 6. An early timeout nga tinawag dito ni Coach JC. Looking to find the response as Kasungkad will head back to the line para sa Parañaque. He is their leading scorer. So a player that you would want to get hot early if ikaw naman itong Smile 360.
That was a good play, actually. High, eye in the sky play, alley-oop. Just could not convert. Was King. Pero meron naman siya nakuwang foul.
King Kasungkad. Missing on that first. Missing on both.
Okay, cool.
Able to track down his own miss though. Spinning baseline. Kick out. 3 ball. Short. looking to save it, but running out of room there.
Caught stepping on the line.
That was Pablo Reguera.
That's a familiar last name, Pablo or Reguera, I would say. There's a player that we cover, si Paul Reguera. I don't know if you've heard of him. Could be either the uncle or maybe the dad. Wala tayong CSR para
Oo,
malaman.
hindi natin makukuha yung scoop. Papatanong na natin kay Philip as Octavio scores para sa Antipolo. Abante na ng 8 dito ang JY Titans. Loose ball scramble. Octavio trying to hustle for it. Whistle will be called against Parañaque.
There's that steal and that finish. A slight up fake for Alden. Off the glass.
Looking to make it an early double-digit advantage itong Antipolo. Buligan goes to Sepnio. Short.
1 out of 4 now for Dwayne Sepnio. Remember, he hit that first 3-pointer and you mentioned back-to-back misses. And another miss.
Well, if yung sinabi ko nga kanina, if you have a name like Dwayne, that 3-pointer, 1 out of 4 seems to hit the mark. Apologies sa
Kung
mga
sa fast break,
Dwayne.
walang problema.
Oo, penetration,
Oo.
maybe even the mid-range.
Yun,
Diba?
tsaka mga defense.
Yan.
Number 3 pa.
Number 3 pa. Exactly. Buligan. Fires for 3. Not gonna fall. Kasungkad able to get it ahead to Cornico. A 3-on-1. Miko Cornico will draw the contact from behind. Back to the line is Parañaque.
At the limit. Even then, na rin naman yan. Act of shooting.
It's aggressive.
Yep, Cornico's gonna go to the line regardless.
Aggressive itong Parañaque to begin this ball game. This would be their 5th and 6th attempt from the charity stripe. A miss though para kay Miko Cornico. So similar to their 16-under counterparts, Coach Anton. No? The free throws have not been their friend.
Medyo kryptonite ang datingan ng free throw area for Parañaque.
One more para kay Miko. 1 out of 2.
Not bad.
Able to address the drought of Parañaque, but still a 7-point deficit kinakaharap nila dito. With 2:45 still left sa ating unang yugto. Trying to be patient on their offense are the JY Titans. They swing it. Dimanlig wide open. That's off. Offensive rebound. Ayaw pa rin para kay Sepnio. That was Darren Sepnio. Kasungkad, barreling his way through. Overshoots. Biona gives them another opportunity. Ayaw pa rin para kay King. We run to the other end. Nice shovel pass leading to this layup, but napalakas nga lang.
Everything but the bucket for the side of Antipolo on that transition offense.
Lalamig parehong koponan dito. Kasungkad still can't find the bottom of the net.
3 trips now, both squads scoreless.
Reyes says, let's slow it down. Dimanlig. Back to Reyes. They swing it to the corner. They love the spot. As Marquez shows them how it's done.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to be able to swing that ball to that corner where you have your teammate setting up that pick wide open in that corner.
Double-digit lead now para sa Antipolo JY Titans, 17-7. Slow-mo maneuver. Still can't find a basket. Itong Parañaque, kasungkad. Finally.
Offensive rebound. Nakakailan na yan. Itong side ng Parañaque finally getting a couple of points.
Baba sa 8 kalamangan, Marquez. Able to hit that 3 earlier. No look inside for Octavio as a hold will be called against King. And that will be 2 now on Kasungkad. As one of the better players para dito sa Parañaque. Not something you want to see. Early foul trouble para kay King Kasungkad. Same spot. Not the same result para kay Dimanlig. Sepnyo. Good dish to Octavio. Big to big action. And you guys gotta love it.
And didn't even put that ball down. He knew his teammate was already open. If he put that ball down, makaka-rotate pa yung depensa doon. Smart play by the other Sepnyo. May Dwayne tayo. Ito si Darren.
Look at that. Marquez putback. Wala na ring babaan pa.
Wala. Parang kwitis. Pakataas tumalon.
Now what doesn't? Kalamangan dito ng Antipolo JY Titans. So that time around, Darren Sepnyo call for that push. And that will mean free throws. Para kay Lizan, I believe. Only 39.6 nalalabi. Just our first quarter. The second of our 9-game schedule. On a game day Sunday, hatid sa inyo ng Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. So we saw Lizan earlier sa 16 under. I think safe to say that they are brothers.
Related?
Yep.
Pareho pang number 23,
Oo,
ha?
Huwag ka nang lumayo. Ooh, look at that hustle. But Sepnyo though with a miss. Octavio losing the leather. It will go back to Smile 360 YAMJAM.
Maganda dyan yung pareho kayong number ng kapatid mo pag naiwan mo yung uniforme mo.
Okay pa rin.
Okay lang.
Oo.
Naiwan ko yung uniform ko. Ang mahirap lang yung size. Magkapalitan kayo.
Okay lang yung malaki, I suppose. No? As Reyes scores on that layup. Naiwanan ang kanyang defender. That time a steal para kay Marquez. Ahead to Reyes. Denied there by Cornico as the buzzer sounds to signal the end of our first quarter. Great start para dito sa undefeated Antipolo JY Titans to mount this early 13-point advantage. As always, we look at some highlights brought to us by Chef's Magic.
Got King Kasungkat with that assist to his teammate. Pero itong Antipolo, just a collective effort. A lot of players scoring for them. Dwayne Sepnyo opening it up. You've got Charles Navarro, Alden Octavio, JC Marquez, as well as Reyes finishing on that break.
At the end of 10 minutes, 23-10. Abante nga ng 13 ang Antipolo. Just before we resume our second quarter of action, a look at our quarter scene stealer brought to us by our major sponsor, Chef's Magic. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. Turnover to begin the second para sa Parañaque.
Napalakas dun yung pasa. Bit too high on that one. Or you could also say too much sauce.
Too much sauce. Minsan okay yan eh. Pero from time to time, kailangan na yung ano lang, saktuhan lang.
Saktuhan lang.
Lizan, good find, but just couldn't finish there was Provido. Reyes, able to escape his defenders, no look. Sepnyo, nagpasabit pa. Oh, that
Pushing
was
the pace.
John Cedric Marquez with the finish. Move brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness. B-Liga ready.
Pushing the pace was Reyes, dropping it off at the last minute. Dito kay JC Marquez, getting a foul in the process, trying to get a three-point play the traditional way.
I like that word, no? Parang traditional way.
I actually wonder why yung three-point play the traditional way, bakit yung end one? Kasi parang for me, di ba, ang 3 points should be yung 3-point shot. So bakit?
That's the traditional way.
Yeah. So it makes me wonder as well.
I also hear the old-fashioned way, right? But
How is it old-fashioned?
How is it
I don't
old-fashioned?
get it. Baka nauna kasi yung foul counted sa 3-point line.
yeah,
Remember,
maybe
ang
there wasn't a
3-point
3-point line when basketball was invented.
wala naman
Okay.
yan eh.
Okay.
Late 70s, I believe, or 80s. Bago nagka 3-point area. Matanong nga natin sa
Matanong
mga old
natin.
hits yan.
Matanong natin sa old hits.
Or baka alam nung ating mga nanonood, no? You can comment down below kung bakit 3-point play the traditional way or old-fashioned way ang tawag.
Kasungkad. Missing on that attempt, but probably if you ask him, it was a pass intended for his teammate. Septi underneath. Too strong. Trying to fight for his own miss. Players down on the floor. Sepnyo and I believe Navarro. Oh, sorry. This is Nocon rather. Possessionaro. It would still be Antipolo basketball. Over 2 minutes gone by dito sa ating second. Limanlig. Back to Reyes. Darren Sepnyo. Umupo pa.
A good drive, not settling for the jumper, going a couple of dribbles, bumali pa, at umupo, like what you mentioned.
And he comes up with a steal. Able to find Reyes ahead of the pack. Overshooting the layup as Lizan will be called for a personal.
Immediately apologizing dito kay Reyes. Yun naman yung gusto nating nakikita, that kind of sportsmanship.
Pag 14 under, medyo meron pa talaga yan. That was the move by Darren Sepnyo. Taking a page out of Dwayne. No? Parang sabi niya siguro sa...
Berhel Meneses,
yan.
umupo sa ere.
They're both Christian, by the way. So, Darren Christian and Dwayne Christian.
DC.
Yeah. Reguera. Pass deflected. But it will stay with Parañaque. Lead at 15, 27-12. Lizan will take a seat. Back in the contest is Christ Buena para sa Parañaque. Reguera. His pass. Couldn't get to Nocom.
His teammates thought JC Marquez tapped that ball out of bounds, pero hindi daw.
Napataas naman ang pasa dito ni Reyes as long as Darren Sepnyo is still a tad too high. Coach Michael Romero on your screens earlier. Calling the shots para sa Antipolo JY Titans. The undefeated Antipolo squad sa 14 under South Division. Reguera able to get it to Kasungkad. Open in the corner. Off to the left. Good offensive rebound here para kay Nocon. 7 to shoot. Sa foul will be whistled. Team foul number 2 para sa Antipolo. That's 3 now on Darren Sepnyo. And warning is going to be meted against him as well.
Itatap na ni Coach Mike si Utol o hindi, mga iba.
No? But it's right there, no? Parang pwede nga naman. Parang halos di mo na rin pinalitan. Marquez passed it off. Something that kids could also realize, no? Pag nakarinig ka na ng pito, magpanggap ka na.
Pag marinig mo yung pito, itcha mo na. Para may continuation, pwede ka pang mag-free throw.
Pinoy step. Layup is short, but another cleanup job para sa Antipolo as Octavio scores his 6th point of the contest. Firing from 3, Kasungkad still can find the range.
Shooting blanks for the side of Parañaque.
Able to deflect that pass though. It will stay with the JY Titans. Now up by 17, 29-12.
Again, for your bigs, Alden Octavio, getting that offensive rebound earlier No, you don't get that many touches, pero yun nga, you work for those offensive boards. That's good as a touch, and you can do whatever you want with it already. Octavio's gonna get called for an offensive foul. Cleared out a couple of players.
Well,
Parang bulldozer.
I bet he could clear us out too if he wished to. Ganun kalaki itong si Octavio. Lead at 17, 29 to 12. Shot is short para kay Nocon. Reyes through the lane once more. That time blocked by Reguera. Hounded by Marquez. Trying to bring this ball down. They have a second to get it across. And yun na nga. An 8-second violation whistled against Parañaque.
Great individual defense. JC Marquez. Very disciplined. Did not commit the foul. Laterals. Talagang staying in front of the offensive player.
And you did point out, no, pag nagpipress naman, the young kids, sometimes they fall in love with coming up with a steal. Kailangan ko sumundot, kailangan ko maagaw yung bola. But the mere fact that you're able to delay
Yun.
is already a win for your defense.
First and foremost, the full court press is not meant for you to get a steal. It's really there for you to delay. Yung steal, yung turnover, secondary na lang yan. Actually, third na nga yung steal. Yung turnover ang next dun after the delay.
So, any type of turnover.
Yan, oo. Mapa-traveling, mapa-out of bounds, mapa-stepping, mapa 8 seconds, yan talaga. Yung steal, again, that's third.
Look at the byproduct of just putting it on. Even Renzo Navarro, nakapartner ko siya one time, he even points out at the tail end of the ball game na yung puhunan na ginagawa ng full court pressure na yan, it can pay dividends at the tail end of the ball game where fatigue would be a factor for your opponent.
Because they have to always contend with that. And for you to be able to beat that full court press is you have to be aggressive. So mapapagod at mapapagod ka talaga sa huli. So that's a great point that Enzo Navarro pointed out when you guys were partnered together.
Kasungkad fighting for that basketball. Finally, this could just get things going here para kay King Kasungkad, getting an end one para sa Parañaque. You like the energy nito ni King Kasungkad, his 6th point of the ball game, and already has 9 rebounds to his name.
And that's an offensive rebound. And if you look at it, he's probably got, what, 3-4 offensive rebounds out of that 9. It's a pretty high number.
Gets the free throw to fall. Cutting the lead down to 16, 31 to 15. Under 3 minutes to play here in our first half. Steal para sa Parañaque. Spiona. Pass maybe a bit too late para kay King Kasungkad. Takbo dito sa kabilang Antipolo. Able to escape. But a bit out of control there. But no problem, says Marquez.
Sabi mo, ako na. Says JC Marquez for that offensive rebound and a putback.
First player in double figures is Marquez with 11. Kasungkad missing strong. Another rebound. But a couple of misses though para kay King.
Again, the offensive rebounding of King Kasungkad. Wala pa nga lang ngayon, ha? Pero antay-antay kayo. That's gonna pay dividends as well.
Marteliana off. Reguera. Player ahead of the pack is Cornico. But there to recover was Marteliana. As we see a player down on the floor, I believe this is Reyes.
Or Marquez.
Or Marquez.
JC Marquez. Right when you mentioned the first player in double figures, he's clutching onto his right ankle. Again, the lesser of two evils. Not something that we want to see, getting injured, pero lesser of two evils. A sprain is the best thing you can hope for. Huwag natin wish, hope for.
This was the play prior that injury. Ooh, might have stepped on.
Friendly fire ba?
No, I might have been a white shirt. that he stepped on. So he has
But
to be
sprained,
attended
though.
to. Yep.
Goods na yun.
And was able to walk on his own power back to their bench.
Oh, kasi earlier, the player from Parañaque, he couldn't. Was it from Parañaque?
Antipolo din.
Antipolo din, oo.
I think that was Diaz, I forget. But hopefully, nothing too serious with that injury. So, minute and a half to play here sa ating second period. JY Titans has mounted an 18-point advantage after leading by 13 to end the first. Sepnyo, straight away. Here you go. Sinasabi mong lumalamig na ako.
Mukhang yung pag-upo niya sa bench na pagtanto niya na kailangan kumalma lang ako ng konti.
Trying to answer para sa Parañaque, but that shot will rattle out. Still won't fall. Biona with the miss.
But the offensive rebounding, very evident para dito sa Parañaque.
As Acera will be called for steps. Parañaque's Smile 360 YAMJAM will like to talk it over. 46.3 seconds remaining here sa ating second. Let's take another look at that three ball from Dwayne. Christian Sepnyo to up the lead to 21 now, 36 to 15. Final 45 seconds dito sa ating second. 21-point advantage pa rin para sa Antipolo JY Titans. Parañaque trying to go on a run to end our first half. And that's the way to do it. Kasungkad will be able to connect with Biona.
Great play designed off of that timeout. Conversion for Parañaque.
Could make it back-to-back threes was Dwayne Sepnyo. Good steal para kay King Kasungkad. All alone on the other end. Back-to-back baskets para sa Parañaque. Just what the doctor ordered. Lead still at 17 though. Final 5 seconds remaining. As Acera will draw the contact. It's a smart move para sa kanya. Understanding that Parañaque is already in the penalty.
And the defense was not set. They went ahead and attacked that basket. Went on a EO or early offense. Dalawa yung pinagitnaan niya dun.
First free throw though won't fall para kay Zani. Already has 5 points to go with 5 rebounds. One out of 2. Balik sa 18 yung nahabol dito ng Parañaque. 3.5 seconds remaining. The heave from Buen. Would have counted if it went in. That will be the end of our first half of action. Antipolo JY Titans mounting an 18-point advantage. As we look at some highlights brought to us, as always, by Chef's Magic.
Antipolo still continuing to do damage. The other Sepnyo, Darren, you saw him there making a bucket. But of course, Dwayne Sepnyo, top of the key three-pointer, increasing the lead of Antipolo JY Titans.
And at the end of the 20 minutes of action, 37 to 19 nga, 18-point lead for the JY Titans. At the half, it's 37-19. Abante pa rin nga ng 18 points itong Antipolo JY Titans kontra sa Parañaque Smile 360 YAMJAM in this 14 under South Division matchup. Couple of highlights before we show ang ating first half stats. Parañaque trying to stay in it, looking for that first victory nga dito sa ating season number 3. But height is might here para sa Antipolo. Octavio, 2 of their several points in the paint. Some numbers dito, Coach Anton. What worked well para dito sa JY Titans?
Well, look at the Antipolo JY Titans shooting 34% from the field. Itong Parañaque 21%. 3-point field goals, 4 out of 10. 5 out of 9 naman para sa Parañaque. Both teams shooting it well from a 3-point distance. Itong rebounding, dikit lang yan. Ang Parañaque, lamang ng bahagya yan. Offensive rebounds, but the assist department, 8-3, moving the ball around itong Antipolo and forcing those turnovers which end up getting those points off turnovers. 14 for Parañaque, 6 for Antipolo.
Really taking care of that basketball itong JY Titans, and you did point out yung opportunities that Antipolo has been able to convert off these 14 turnovers of Parañaque, really hurting their cause. As syempre, what it's a halftime ng ating Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. If we don't have our fans of the game, brought to us of course by Truty Ice-T, spotting someone in the crowd who's been cheering non-stop, full of energy and bringing all the good vibes here in this game. And you know what they say, the coolest fan deserves the coolest iced tea. Congratulations to our fans of the game. You're getting a refreshing treat from True Tea Iced Tea, a no sugar added iced tea. Stay cool with True Tea Iced Tea. The goodness of iced tea without the sugar. Walang asukal, Philip. Paalala ko lang sa'yo. Just about ready to resume ang ating second half of action. The JY Titans still in the driver's seat. An early double-digit advantage na binuo nila, 23-10 to end the first period, and limiting itong Parañaque to just 9 points in the second despite their struggles offensively in that second period. No? Yung defense talaga nila, yun yung nagiging puhunan nila, forcing those turnovers that you pointed out and converting, more importantly.
It's one thing to be able to force those turnovers. It's another to get those points off turnovers, to take advantage of what you've done. And what's great about Antipolo as well is they're taking care of that leather. You know, 6 turnovers lang nung first half, nakita natin. And whenever you're able to take care of that leather, whenever you're able to go ahead and execute your offense, get your other teammates involved, kasi nakita rin natin sa assist department, lamang na lamang etong Antipolo, malamang sa malamang. Yung lamang nyo, yung lead, lolobo talaga ng ganyan.
And this is the type of ball game. If you are undefeated naman, itong Antipolo, and we pointed that out in the 16-under game earlier, Coach Anton, no? Ito yung tempo na gusto mo talagang ipakita sa opponent mo, that maaga pa lang, yung kung anumang kumpiyansa yung nabuo mo coming into this ball game is, I'm gonna dwindle that down.
That's correct. Slowly but surely, you're going to eat away at the confidence ng iyong kalaban. You're going to stamp your class, as they would say.
Just taking a moment bago tayo mag-resume ng second half. Not quite sure what they are figuring out. Might be a wet spot on the floor, and yun na nga. Trying to address that at the top of your screens.
Dun sa bench ng Antipolo JY Titans, they wanna be sure na walang mangyayari aksidente para sa ating mga batang manlalaro.
Safety first, certainly. Parañaque will get first crack to begin the second half. Reguera will fire for 3. That's short. Ball will stay with Parañaque.
Quick trigger on Pablo.
Looking for a friend, finds Kasungkad. The jumper, hindi pa mahulog para dito kay King.
That's a good shot though. Wala namang nakabantay sa kanya doon. So you gotta let it fly. Your confidence has to be there. Eh, parang ito si Dwayne Sneto. Kita mo, walang nakabantay. He's gonna let it fly.
Talaga may license to shoot itong si Dwayne Sepnio. But no license to travel though in that instance was Biona.
Walang visa daw. Traveling without a
Passport
visa.
lang. May passport lang.
Passport lang pero
Walang
walang
visa. It's even more sad, I would say. 3 ball, showing them how it's done is Aiden Martiliana. Take that 3-pointer number 4 para sa Antipolo JY Titans.
Connecting from the outside early. Itong Antipolo.
Makakaagaw pa nga, Martiliana with a scope. 5 straight para kay Aiden.
Personal run for Aiden. 5 points quick here in the third.
Lead up to 23 now, the biggest so far para sa Antipolo. Cornigo, siya naman ang susubok. Shot is short. Falls to the hands of Reguera to get the first 2 of the third para dito sa Parañaque.
Again, the offensive rebounds itong Parañaque doing damage, helping their cause here in the game.
Offensive rebound naman para sa Antipolo. Sepnio thought about a 3. Trying to split his defenders but instead will be called for steps.
Ito mo yung ating baseline at saka trail referees. Pareho yung itatawag eh. Pareho silang pumito. Kitang-kita, it was a traveling violation on Dwayne Sepnio.
There was any doubt. Dalawa na kami.
Dalawa. Kitang-kita.
Acera, matatawagan dito. A bit too aggressive in that instance. 2 on Acera. And they will have another look. Reguera parang nabura siya sa eksena dun sa play na yun.
Our officials gonna make sure naman natin pwedeng either ma-upgrade or downgrade.
Coach JC is taking an opportunity to talk to his boys, to egg them on. There's still a long way to go. 7:32 here in the third period. The bottom of your screens. Oh. So just a regular foul, a push on Acera, nothing further. It's the first team foul para sa Antipolo JY Titans.
14 on the shot clock.
Cornico back to Reguera. Now kasungkad. Just 6 to shoot now para sa Parañaque. Biona. Now Buen. Denied there by Riveta. Talagang depensa dito ng Antipolo. Not allowing anything easy here para sa Parañaque.
That's great interior defense for you. Even if, again, sila yung lamang, double ng output ng Parañaque. Yung depensa pa rin nila, still there.
Kasungkad. Layup is short. We run to the other end. Good tap from behind. Biona challenging Riveta. 2 free throws coming up.
It's a bump.
First on Riveta.
Biona, that's what you want to do. If you're going to attack the basket, you want to be able to get that contact, try to fish for that foul, maybe even get that 3-point play opportunity the traditional way.
Free throws. 5 out of 9 so far in this ball game. Make that 5 out of 10 para sa Parañaque. Because as good as this team ng Antipolo is, Coach Anton, no, minsan ito lang ibibigay talaga nila sa'yo eh. So you must capitalize on these opportunities. Double black eye here para kay Biona. A couple of misses from the line and the loose ball foul to boot.
Tried to get it back. Yun yung mga frustration foul.
Kung ina-argue natin after a made basket, yung nakashoot, magpa-foul, there are times na pagkakamintis mo lang din.
Ikaw naman yung
Out of
papaul
frustration,
din.
ikaw din ang
Well,
magpa-foul.
I think that one is very common. No? I mean, that's something that there's an explanation for it. Pero yung pag nakashoot ka, bakit foul ba?
Bakit yun yung sukli? Turnover para sa Parañaque. Cornico unable to gather the leather. Just 7 to shoot though para sa Antipolo. They go to Buligan. Back to Sepnio, all alone once again. Shot is off. Kasungkad secures rebound number 13. Back-to-back turnovers though para sa Parañaque. So you're getting your stops, but
You're turning the ball over.
pinabalik mo din naman agad.
Parang one cancels out the other. Parang negative.
And you did point out the 14 turnovers in that first half. Talagang nakasakit dito. Because Antipolo is the team that could really convert that defense into offense. However, after just 6 turnovers dun sa first half, parang sabi siguro, habulin din natin. Lamang sila eh. 14 sa kanila eh.
Kailangan tayo ni Zani Acera wanted to hit Dwayne Sepnio at the corner. Pero wala pa doon si Dwayne.
And there you go. Dwayne right there with the steal and finishes with a left.
Playing the passing lanes really well again. That full court press. Doing damage for Antipolo.
Nice pass once more para kay Buligan. Finding Zani Acera. Making a case to be our Don Benitos assist man of the game. Buen off balanced. Strong on the layup. We run to the other end. Sabio couldn't convert on the touchdown.
No angle on that layup.
Ahead of the pack. Acera naman. Another easy escape para sa Antipolo JY Titans. Lead has ballooned now 48 to 21. 27 na hinahabol dito ng Parañaque. Fast break of the game brought to us by Larga International Logistics Incorporated, courtesy of Zani Acera. To 21, 27-point lead para dito sa Antipolo JY Titans kontra Parañaque Smile 360 YAMJAM, a 14 under South Division matchup for a team that is atop of the standings, talking about the Titans, and the team trying to get out of that bottom cellar, talking about Smile 360 YAMJAM. But itong ang Antipolo so far, even here in the second half, after that strong first 20 minutes, 3 and 40 na lamang nalalabi dito sa third period, Coach Anton, but just 2 points to show for itong Parañaque.
Still struggling, or not still, but struggling here in the third quarter para maka-execute itong Parañaque. You also have to give credit to the defense of Antipolo. They are tightening up that noose para mahirapan talaga ng todo-todo itong Parañaque makapuntos.
Still unable to find a three-pointer itong Parañaque. 0 out of 11 in the contest. Buligan finally takes a shot, deciding to keep his teammates involved earlier, but pag gusto rin naman niya. Buligan still a potent weapon here para sa Antipolo.
Willing passer, but he's also got that offensive game. Talking about this little guy, Buligan.
Sporting the Charles Baitiong hairdo.
Speaking of Charles Baitiong, pinapasin ko dun yung iPad ko. Tulog pa eh. Hindi nagre-reply. Pambira naman talaga. No? Alas 10 na, tutulog ka pa, Bo. Tanghali na, gumising ka na.
Hindi siya morning person, no? Safe to say.
Dito, kala ko nag-lifestyle change na daw siya.
Completing the three-point play was Boligan earlier to up the lead to 30 now.
I think we were talking about that, yung Korean firm.
Shapit getting the first 3 ball para dito sa Parañaque na hindi naman, kumbaga kaya mo naman na siyang ipagawa. No? You don't necessarily have to be curly-haired to begin with. As Navarro able to get that penetration and bucket. So sagutan lang dito ang parehong koponan. And if ikaw ang JY Titans, that's certainly something you would be very much welcome to do.
Lang, oo. Palitan lang tayo ng palitan.
Navarro escape against 2 defenders.
Pagka Charles yung pangalan, lakas. Charles Barkley, Charles Oakley.
Tsaka pag Navarro, no?
Yun.
Yan.
Charles na, Navarro pa.
Ayan. Pinaghalo. This is Darren Sepnio sidestepping his way through. That shot will rattle out.
Similar to his drive nung first half. No? Ganyan din ang ginawa niya. This time, wasn't able to convert.
Lizan pulling up for 3. Off. Boligan. Finds Sepnio. Streaking to the basket. Layup is short. Biona. Now Lizan. Able to find his teammate inside. The reverse. Just a tad too short para kay Biona. Boligan. Almost a turnover. Able to get it. To his teammate underneath. Now was Sabio. Napalakas. Kick out. Boligan. Thought about the 3. One dribble pull-up instead. Ayaw pa rin.
All the chances, all the opportunities to be able to score. Just cannot buy a basket for both of these teams. Parang may takip ang ring ng magkabilang koponan.
But then again, if you go Antipolo, as
You'll
long as
take it.
parehong may takip.
You'll take it, you'll take it.
Under a minute to play in our third period. Nokon. Now Shapit. Back to Nokon for another 3. Couldn't get the bounce. Long rebound track down by Shapit. Another opportunity para sa Parañaque. This is Lizan. Looking for a friend. Shapit once more. Just 6 to shoot now para dito sa Parañaque. They have to put it up. They do so. Good presence of mind, but shot won't fall para kay Nokon. Ooh, look at that maneuver. Shot is short though para kay Dimanlig. Sabio, ayaw pa rin. So both teams a bit salty dito sa ating third period.
Sasabihin ko nga, inaalat. Ikaw naman, salty.
Minsan, sabi mo nga, minsan hinahanap mo yung Tagalog pero
Di mo mahanap.
hindi mo mahanap. So, dun tayo sa
English na lang.
sa salty. There's 5 seconds remaining. Lizan finds Shapit for another 3. That time, napalakas. And that will be the end of our third period. Antipolo JY Titans still a big 29-point advantage. Babaunin nila into the final 10 minutes of action. It's 53 to 24 to end the third. Some highlights once more brought to us by Chef's Magic.
Boligan getting that bang in the bucket. Full steam ahead. Pero ito naman, no? Rafa Shapit knocking down a 3-ball for Parañaque.
Yan nga, matatapos ang ating third period. 29-point lead para sa Antipolo JY Titans. Some lucky fans na naman na mag-uwi ng ating Chef's Magic Condiments. Quarter scene stealer brought to us by our major sponsor, Chef's magic from tip-off to the final buzzer. Every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. Was Sabio able to open up the scoring dito sa ating fourth period. Couple of misses though para kay Biona. That was knock-on rather. Reyes back in the contest now para sa Antipolo, setting up Marquez. Nice to see him back in the ball game after that injury scare during the first half. Gets the ball from Reyes, stepping through, denied. Tapikan, makukuha ng Parañaque. They have the numbers. Kasungkad, his pass just a tad too strong for Cornico, and quite the type of morning para dito sa Parañaque.
The opportunities are there, just not able to capitalize. But prior to that, JC Marquez, parang walang lift. No? Nakita mo dun sa layup niya, could be because of his injured ankle. But going back, that miscue from King to Cornico, sayang.
Octavio trying to carve his way through, but the soft touch for the big man.
Couple of dribbles to get closer. He knew the mismatch was there. He took advantage of it.
Taking advantage, or trying to at least, was knock-on, but instead will be called for a traveling violation.
Went for the Pinoy step, pero dragged that pivot foot too far. Was knock-on.
Credit to him, no? Trying
For
to
trying, yep.
challenge the defense of Octavio. Jumper is short for Alden. Gets another opportunity. Ayaw pa rin. Sepnio though will clean it up para sa JY Titans. That's Darren Sepnio.
Second chance points, those opportunities, taking advantage itong Antipolo.
Answering naman para sa kabila is Chris Buen.
Early offense for Parañaque. Nice floater.
59-26. Still a 33-point lead para sa Antipolo JY Titans. A hold though will be whistled here. Kontra kay Reyes. Just his first foul.
Rafa Shapit trying to go inside. He hit a three-pointer nung third quarter.
1 out of 17 from beyond the arc itong Parañaque in this game. 4 out of 17 naman para sa JY Titans. Cornico straight away. Couldn't hit off the glass. Sepnio able to track it down.
Moving that ball around up top, pero still nothing going for Parañaque.
Reyes pulls the trigger. Still won't fall. Rebound battle as a loose ball foul will be whistled. Kontra kay Marquez.
Kagawan niya doon si King Kasungkad.
That's a good matchup. Parang pareho sila ng build. A similar style of play as well. As King finds himself open underneath.
Nice pass by Reguera to the cutting Kasungkad inside.
Lead sila 31. 6:20 remaining in this ball game. Reguera hounding the offense. Sepnio once again finds himself an opening. 8 and 12 now para kay Sepnio. I wonder if meron din silang game within the game ng kapatid niya, no?
Sino mas mataas mataas ang rebound, sino mas maraming rebound.
Hugas ka plato pag uwi, ganyan.
Aray, yun pa naman ang pinaka-hassle na pinaka-hassle na chore. Ikaw ba ganun, anong bata? Ayaw yung hugas ng plato no?
Actually, kahit nga ngayon that's why we got ourselves a dishwasher, so some things na...
Akala ko kaya paper plate.
Well,
paper plate na lang ginagamit namin. Tsaka wooden spoon. Para tapon lang, natapon.
In-laws ko actually just have paper cups
Talaga?
sa dispenser nila just to remove at least one piece of that dish.
Hugasin
Under foul gonna be called here kontra sa Antipolo. Second on Marquez, approaching the halfway mark dito sa ating fourth and final quarter. of game number 2 of a 9-game schedule on this game day Sunday. Reguera will fire for 3. There you go. Couple of threes here the second half para sa Smile 360 YAMJAM.
Positive para dito sa Parañaque. Pablo Reguera knocking down that left wing 3.
You like that Parañaque still keeps on playing. No? Parang it's easy to get demotivated. You know, wala ka pang panalo dito sa Season 3. And you're looking at this big lead already from an undefeated squad na parang ayaw mo na maglaro no? But not the case for these kids.
Ball is life nga naman. At yung mga losses, adversity, it builds character.
It's character indeed. Reguera trying to make it back-to-back. That time too strong. Kasungkada na the rebound. Natuklaw. Yun naman ang hinihingi mo lang din if ikaw si Coach JC Dolar. That the effort ng mga bata.
See that three-pointer of Pablo Reguera. Medyo overplaying doon si Cedric Reyes. Tried to go for the steal. Nawalan tuloy ng bantay si Pablo.
This is King Kasungkad on the line. A double-double performance. 12 to go with 14 boards.
13-14. What a performance.
Someone na, yun nga, talagang, imagine, no? Yung depensa nitong Antipolo is already tough as nails. But King Kasungkad still able to get his usual numbers. But speaking of usual numbers, Octavio scores on another 12 points as well. Para sa kanya.
Still not done is Alden.
Cross-court Reguera. As a bump will be called kontra kay Octavio. Bucket on the other end, foul on this end.
You get a sense that since it is the Antipolo squad that's playing, medyo dumadami yung crowd kasi yung 18 under natin, alam naman natin sino mga naglalaro doon. Mamaya na lang natin i-reveal. But
automatic no?
Marami. And now I'm looking to my right. It's Counselor Coach Pavis.
Have here, but okay.
Okay lang.
Binigdil
Ginawan ng issue. Nilagyan ng kulay.
Nilagyan ng kulay, literal. Speaking of kulay, pinahirapan pa ni Cedric Marquez. But nevertheless, 2 points para sa kanya. To add to his tally, now 13. Para sa kanya, Parañaque Smile 360 YAMJAM will call for a timeout. 3:06 remaining. They're still down by 34. Final 3:06 dito sa ating ball game. This battle between the Antipolo GY Titans and the Parañaque Smile 360 YAMJAM in our 14 under South Division. Of that timeout, a turnover here para sa Parañaque. Martelian nalilipad, short on the layup. Another putback para kay Marquez.
Cedric Marquez again. Can't assume that your teammate is going to make that shot. You gotta assume otherwise so that you'll get those extra possessions when they present itself.
36 points now ang kalamangan ng JY Titans. Make that 34 as Biona will score on that short stab.
2 puntos naman si Biona.
Much better fourth quarter, I would say. The biggest tally or biggest output para sa Parañaque in all the quarters that we played. Marquez, another offensive rebound and putback.
Natapilok ba talaga ito?
Diba?
Hindi na. Shots.
Although minsan pagka yung ibang mga Warriors, pag nasusugatan, usually dyan lalong lumalakas.
Parang ganun pala to si Marquez.
So wag pa lang ano to, wag pa lang
Sasaktan.
sasaktan, no?
Nagagalit,
Oo.
lalo lumalakas.
Don't poke the bear.
Oo.
Cornico on the line para sa Parañaque, missing on the first. So something to revisit if ikaw naman itong Small 360 YAMJAM for both their 16 and 14 under teams. Free throw shooting hasn't been quite the premium. 7 out of 17 from the charity stripe in this game. Cornico off on that 3-ball. We run to the other end. Acera bibit-bit. Gets the bucket and the foul.
The contact, the control. Zani Acera. What a finish.
Move brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness. B-Liga ready and he loves that shot. So, credit kay Reguera. I tried na hindi na makaangat itong si Zani Acera, but that's just how strong this young kid is.
Nakabuelo na talaga. Full steam ahead for Zani. Completing that 3-point play. Pinapalaki lang nila yung lamang dito.
And we made this comment about the JY Titan team nung sa 16 under nila that even kumbaga, Chef's Magic from tip-off to the final buzzer playing like the winners that they are.
Yun. Talagang fit na fit.
Talagang di tumitigil itong Antipolo JY Titan. Na ikaw yung makakaharap nito, imagine kind of looking at this game and seeing that a team already up by 41 points playing like they're actually down by 41.
Playing like they're winless. Sila talaga yung... but again, if you look at it, in the scheme of things, that's why they're 7-0. That's the reason. They force those turnovers. They play great defense. They execute on their offense. They run as much as they can.
They're just able to punish you. No? Talagang can't afford making too many errors in this. And this is a 14 under team, Coach Anton. Diba? You could argue na parang maybe that maturity not as developed.
Oh.
Final 26 seconds dito sa ating laro. As another bucket here para sa JY Titans. Make that 80 points now para sa kanila. Parañaque limited to just 35. Final 12 seconds. Reguera will pull up for another 3. Shot won't fall. Biona. Kick out. Lizan. 4 seconds na lamang nalalabi. Another steal here para sa Antipolo as the buzzer will sound, signaling the end of our ball game as the Antipolo JY Titans will remain undefeated. While Parañaque will still knock at the door, trying to get that first victory dito sa ating season number 3. Final score will be 80-35, a 45-point margin. The JY Titans just really showing us, sabi mga Coach Anton, why this team is indeed the undefeated team that they are.
Stamping their class in this ball game. Offense and defense, just really flawless, well-executed plays, well-executed defensive schemes and offensive sets. All together, you put that all in that pot, and you get a game like a double-double performance. So, napakita ng ating mga manlalaro.
Number of contributors nga para dito sa Antipolo JY Titans. Some players in double figures certainly. For Parañaque, human's job para dito kay King Kasungkad. 13 points to go with 15 rebounds, despite this losing effort.
Not enough. No? Not enough.
Not enough indeed.
Papakita talaga yung pagka-Titan nitong Antipolo JY Titan squad.
Of course, just waiting on our post-game awardees. As always, we have 3 coming your way. Our Chef's Magic Player of the Game. Meron din tayong the Hustle Club Defensive Player of the Game. And ang ating Don Benitos Assist Man of the Game for game number 2 of a 9-game schedule. Hatid sa inyo na Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. We do have 7 more paparating sa inyo ngayong araw. And the 18 under game between Parañaque and Antipolo also immediately after our post-game awards. So stay tuned sa mga nag-aabang po ng ating 18 under ball game. And eto na nga, pakilala na natin ang ating Chef's Magic Player of the Game na kasama ni Coach Anton de los Reyes, Cedric Marquez.
I'm here with our Chef's Magic Player of the Game, John Cedric Marquez. 17 points, 10 rebounds. Yung kalaban nyo, naghahanap ng unang panalo. Gaya nung tanong ko sa 16 under squad nyo, paano yung nagagawa na hindi kayo magpakakampante sa larong to?
Siguro yung yung mga motivate sa amin ni Coach. Kada magki-training kami, lagi niya sinasabi na kahit undefeated kami, kailangan pa rin namin ng panalo. And kahit kami yung number 1, hindi namin bibigay yung panalo sa kalaban. Dahil gusto namin makuha yung undefeated. No? Pero okay lang po yun kasi kahit sinong player naman, kahit nasasaktan, pinipilit pa rin para manalo.
Alright, there you have it. Shout out, Cedric.
Shoutout nga po pala kay Boss JY, kay Boss Rapi, kay Mayor Jun Linares, saka sa mga kaibigan ko lagi nakasuporta sa akin dyan, kay JC Santos, kay Nonong, kay Tupas, kay Kyle, kay Jik, sa kay Tito Olive, kay Mighty, kay Coach Da, kay Coach Tusio, saka sa mga taga-Bangkaso, pati sa mga taga-tribong laging nanonood sa akin dyan.
Alright, there you have it. Congratulations, John Cedric Marquez, our Chef's Magic Player of the Game. Get to know our Hustle Club Defensive Player of the Game and our Don Benitos Assist Man of the Game, Jaime.
Maraming salamat, Coach Anton de los Reyes. And congratulations once again, John Cedric Marquez, our Chef's Magic Player of the Game. Ang atin namang The Hustle Club Defensive Player of the Game is King Kasungkad, 15 rebounds and 2 assists for this young man trying to carry the load para sa Parañaque despite the losing effort. Don Benitos, assist man of the game naman natin, none other than Johan Carlisle Buligan for assists for the Court General of Antipolo. Congratulations to all our post-game awardees. One more game coming up in this virtual best of 3 between Antipolo JY Titans and the Parañaque Smile 360 YAMJAM, this time in the 18 under division. Yan lamang po kayo. Magbabalik po ang inyong Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na liga ng bayan.